Hi, I'm Mosik and you're watching Artist Life. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how I completed this painting. If you want, you can paint along with me.
Art provides a visual means of capturing the truth about the natural world and human nature through the lens of its author and conveying its beauty to the observer.
Hi, are you ready? Come on in, let's go. Hi, thanks for coming to my studio. Are you ready to start painting with me? Or if you want, you can just watch for today. Come on, let's go. In this painting, the materials I'm going to be using are cadmium red, alizarin crimson, cadmium yellow, Prussian blue, Naples yellow, burnt sienna, ivory black, and titanium white. Also, I'll be using liquin, Turpenoid, a fan brush, a number 8, and a number 1 flat bristle brush, a palette knife, a palette cup, and the canvas size is 14 by 18. There are a number of ways to start a painting. So right now, as you notice, the canvas is white. What I want to do is just put an overall tone of a certain color, and I'm going to choose yellow. Taking my Naples yellow along with a little bit of Turpenoid just to thin it down, and I am scrubbing this entire thing. Okay, and also I like to introduce a little bit of cadmium yellow into the mix. I'm going to take yellow with liquin as my medium. I like liquin because it makes the paint flow really nice and smooth, and also it dries my painting really fast. I'm going to start off with this horizon line about right there. I don't know if you could see it, so makes a little bit of burn just to darken it. There you go. I like that more right there. So what I'm doing is I'm sketching, okay, with my brush. It's really important to lay in your main shape. So if you notice, everything here is a shape. So here's one shape, here's another shape, here on the bottom, that's another shape right there. So I just blocked in my shapes in. This is going to be our sky. A little bit of water here, and some bushes or whatever you call it. First thing that you do is, after sketching, is to block in your dark tones. So I like to block this in because right now things need to look three-dimensional. Before you get into anything after your sketch, it's always a good idea to block in. I call this blocking in your dark tones. So this is one right here. That's your light tone. This is your dark tone right there. I like to use a little bit of Prussian with the mix, but not too much because Prussian is a very strong blue. Okay, and let's not forget our liquid here. So there it is. I tend to pull. I don't know if you noticed that, but with my brush, I want to pull the colors on top of the canvas. I added a little bit of cadmium red into the mix. Okay, and let's not forget the liquid here. Okay, so now that we have sort of mapped out the colors with the darks and the lights, what I want to do is start with the sky and apply more paint. So as you could see, I'm just applying more to cover up the canvas. Just like that. And it is okay for me to go into the dark areas that I've already painted, like that. If you notice with my brush, I'm applying and dragging, okay, just so it goes on smoothly, like that. Just kind of going this way. And then with your brush, go the opposite way. Okay, sometimes you could switch hands if you're able to. Okay, now let's not forget the water. Okay, so as I apply more paint, I thought that maybe this area here I could introduce palette knife. Okay. Here's my burnt umber. I want to warm up the color a little bit. Mix a little bit of liquid. Now we're covering it up a little bit more, like that. Okay, so let's take the burnt umber and work it into the wet paint that we have. Just amazing how oil works. wipe my brush now. This blue. Okay, so these are the palette knives that I'm going to be using. As you can see, one is thinner and one's a little bit wider right there. Okay, you have the sides of the knife that you can just pull like so. Okay, and apply it here. Okay, and you can shuffle around the paint like this. And also, if you want to use the sides right there, you can go at an angle just to scoop up the paint. It's really easy. Okay, there we go. So I am going to take my burnt sienna, and also I am going to mix a little bit of black just to darken it. Okay, so I'm just shuffling it and I'm going to scoop it up like this. Okay, and then over here I'm going to start applying it, as you could see. Okay, sometimes you can go outside into the sky just to create that softness, and taking Naples yellow, I can pretty much go into the colors that I have on the canvas already, like that. So I'm trying to keep the paint pretty soft. I can wipe it and then just kind of push it around as I need to, or go downward or upward. Okay, pick up more of this paint that I've mixed, and I like to go ahead and apply it into the dark areas, the dark tones right there. Grab more paint, burnt sienna, go ahead and mix it around. Okay, and bring it right there. Okay, more paint and bring it here. So pretty soon, after a while, it's going to start taking shape. And here, a little bit of yellow. Okay, block that in. I want a little bit of yellow showing in. So I'm taking more of this color, putting some dark tones onto the raw umber that I had. Actually, I mixed the color that's really close to raw umber with burnt sienna and a little bit of black earlier. So let's do that again, because I'll need more of that right here. Just kind of spreading across and go on top just a little bit. Okay, so I can go upward like this and downward. It's really amazing how a palette knife works. Okay, let's take this warm color now, burnt sienna, with a little bit of Naples right there. Okay, and I am going to start filling in this area. Okay, right there. Just make it lighter. So I am taking a little bit of cad red here, okay, with yellow. White, mix white with this, get this orange / pink color right there. There. I can add it right there, just a little bit, right? Add some color into the mix. You can just use any colors that you feel comfortable with at that moment, and just have fun with this. So what you should do is you should just apply and spread. Okay? Keep in mind that you are taking away the paint sometimes that's on the canvas. So with caution, you just have to kind of like spread like this. So if you spread, you also get this blur effect. I'm switching back to my brush because I realized that I need to make some adjustments on the water and make some adjustments here on the sky. So like more highlights right there. Okay, get some more paint. You can go side to side as I am. If it's comfortable, go this way. If it's more comfortable because of your way of sitting, you can hold the brush this way. And just paint the edges dark right there. Soften that. Okay, and here. And then I want to add more white and just soften this back. Okay, going side to side. Like that. Because it is shallow, if you wanted to emphasize on the brown, by all means you can. Let's use liquid and just start with here. See, this is a warmer color. And while it's wet, I'm going to take pure burnt and just kind of work it in. Okay. Wiping my brush, I work it into the canvas to soften the edges. The knife again. Alright, back to my brush. Okay, and let's see, just a little bit here, stain that. Take your white, like right here. I just want to add this, make this area a little bit lighter, right there. Okay, and then with your finger you can just wipe it away. And also you can add that same right there. Okay, again with your finger just soften it if need be. And maybe right here. Okay, and also maybe here. Okay, and then I think if you add this color, let's just bring this out here, create a nice cool effect. And with your knife again, just that area that you were correcting, just darken it more. There. That. Okay. Now, If it's really choppy like this, what you can do is just soften and pull. Because you're using liquid, it tends to be tacky, and you can use that for your advantage. Okay. I'm not saying take the knife and just blend everything together. You don't want that. You just take it sometimes and just soften the color by just pulling. Okay, you're also adding paint. You're adding and then also you're pulling to soften what you have like this. Okay. Okay, here, why don't I adjust the tone a little bit? Let me show you how you can do that. So if it's too dark, like right there, you can just go over it with another color like this, trying to hide the dark that you have. Okay, so take Cad Red with Naples and just pull. Okay, right here, that. Okay, and then from the top you can pull downward just to soften, because this area is really far away, isn't it? Like right there. Okay, soften that area, and if you want, you can go this way too now. Okay, just so you have some changes and everything is not in one direction. Okay, take more white. You can go in different directions here. Okay. Now, same thing here. I want to soften. Oops. Like that. Okay, and here I want to darken it just a little bit. I think it's a little too light, so take this color and just darken that part of the painting right there. This area here. Okay, I don't want to use too much white, but I have a feeling that this area could be a little bit lighter in color. This part right there. Okay, this area here on the sky. Now I am going to use my fan brush and start softening some of this landscape here. I'm still using liquid. Alright, so there. Just dab these changes. Here. Okay, and then I'm taking a tiny brush and just pulling it in. So we are done. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, I hope you had as much fun with this painting as I did. Remember, if you have any questions regarding this show, please don't hesitate to contact us at www.mosikfineart.weebly.com. Again, till next time, happy painting!